Hello, everybody. Rework of the petition. Rework of the petition is an intersa of technology before there is one. If there is one based upon the confront of knowing how to cook on the bad days of life, it will return home to manuscript the artesa. The artesa of technology is 1P, 1P, 5P, 6P, 1313, which is a fifth division to complex itself into network 5. In relation to the condor of the machine, it will rewind itself into the terminal of law based upon the element of law by the condor to perform itself into network 1. If there is one based upon the instant of technology, it will pin out the door of 1143 based upon the condor. The rework of the petition will rework out the corrects of the alignment of time for the machine based upon the element of design. And in so, if there is one based upon the condor of the machine, it work out the data core of technology. The data core of technology will be 1P 1P 6356 4321, which is a condor of the machine to rework the hemisphere of 9 realm. In relation to the development of technology, it will pin out the data of one in for the machine to be inlay of the technology. In so, if there is one, the condor will machine itself into the hemisphere of 9 Willen. 9 Willen is a fantasy of law based upon the element of law by the condor machine of 5353. In relation to the third development of technology, we pin out the correlates of the machine to be inside of me in relation to the condor. Any condor by the machine will rework itself into the aura of technology before there is a pin out for the Dorex. In the Dorex of technology, it will pin out the hemisphere of 9 Willem, but in lay of technology, it will pin out the technology of 1% G time. In lay of technology, the performance of work will be one in, based upon the condor of the machine for the nine religion. In that way, the condor will machine itself into the hemisphere of 1P 1P. In so, if there is a complexity of network 1, the aura will perform itself into the consumption. Any consumption of the meaning is a law of technology, because when there is one, the condor will machine itself into take one in into the Seihei, because in the matter of time when there is a religion of non-realm, it will perform itself into the network 5 A3 6321, which is the fifth division to complex itself into network 1. In relation to the third development of technology, it will be inside and the indam. In so, when there is one, there is a rework of the petition to perform itself into network 5, but also, in so, if there is an uneven order of dimension, it will pin out the corrects of performance of one in, the Seihei. The performance of work 85246 is a petition 10 in relation to the condor. The machine will cram itself into the hemisphere of 1P 1P, 6P 6P, and 5321, which is a fifth division to complex itself into network 5. The relax, yep, the relax, not relax, the relax, not relax, the Tintinkan of law by the condor. In the machine of 9 Willen, the machine will be one in, Taihei of 9 Willem for the percentages of the work in relation to the third development, because in that way, when it works out the corrects, it will perform one in for the total. The total is one on time by the position of a timer to predict itself into the non-Willen. The non-villain is 1 on 3, 6 on 3, and 2 on 3 by the dividends. The dividends is a Tashkama of law based upon the element of law by the condor to machine itself into the dimension. Any dimension of the fifth moon, it will retract itself into 3333, fifth division to complex itself into network 5, and in that way the condor will machine itself into the evolution of time. In the evolution of time, it will retract itself into the position of a timer to pin out the correctable performance of one. The performance of one is one on time, two on time, and three on time for the hellholder to mock the law and the implementation. Any implementation by the rewip of the mature, it will gram itself into the hemisphere of one on time for PP182318, which is the fifth division to complex itself into network 1. In the array of the performance of network 1, it will refine itself into the evolution of time to position itself into the HENA. Each one of us will program the ATASA of technology before there is one. If there is one based upon the evolution of time by the hemisphere, it will reap itself into the hemisphere of 1P1P, 6P6P, 1P1P, 6P6P in relation to the tractor. Any tractor by the Jesus Christ is a magician of law based upon the element of law by the condor to machine itself into the hemisphere of 1313, which is the fifth division to complex itself into network 1 in the aura. The percentages of work 5.